What's up everybody, and welcome to my first battle analysis video, and I think it's appropriate that I'll be starting with the number 1 fighter from Final Fantasy 1, Warrior of Light. I will be playing a video from a player I think is called Takayuki Baba. Again, there was some kanji, so I'm just not sure. Um, but what I'll do is, since I'm going to be pausing and playing, like in the battle mechanics video, I'll get some music going in the background so it's not too bland. And let's just hop right into it. I do want to go ahead and say that you're probably going to want to go to Trueblade Seeker's page and watch his video on Warrior of Light. Warrior of Light is I consider him to be the basics character of this game. He's heavy, he's got some close-up moves, he's got some moves that lunge him a pretty far range, and he's got some long-range moves. His special mechanic isn't too crazy. When he uses attacks that put a shield in front of him, if you attack that shield, he gets a defense buff. Every time he uses it, he'll create more shields, up to 3 for some attacks, 5 for others. And at least I believe so. And he was a very well balanced fighter. And his unique EX skill is that he can cause all the people within range to lock onto him. And if you can't see the potential in that, I'm going to show you the potential in this video. So let's get right into it. I'm going to have to pause right at the beginning because like GL, he cuts out the character select screen and all that, so that'll just be a brief portion where we'll try to get a shot with everyone in there, and then we'll move on from there. Alright, so the opposing team: Squall, Garland, and Furion. Speed, heavy. Another all melee fight for the most part. Furion and Garland can cover some good range in the mid-range, so that's something to think about. Also, Squall in general, if you don't know, Squall is just a really oppressing character. He's very good for pinning people down. And so the opposing team is all melee as well. You have Lightning and her ability to do some long-range magic in Ravager mode. But again, you got a heavy and a speed, and they do things that heavy and speed characters do. And so similarly to Cloud, the Cloud player STV that we watched, Warrior of Light does not just run in there, because it's not really his strong point. He throws out his shield attacks, do some long-range poking, and also maybe possibly get the shield number to go up. He did a bread and butter right there, a wall rush into HP attack. That's something every character can do and look for. He got Garland with his shield. Was too far away to follow up. I don't know why he didn't shoot the swords if that was the attack he did, but I guess he was hoping to get something better off of it, hoping to catch Garland trying to move. And that was unfortunate. Normally, shielding in this game is pretty safe because you will get knocked far away at the end of the combo. But in this stage with these randomly scattered plateaus, Garland was able to pin Warrior of Light against a wall while he was blocking, which is not something that's normally possible in this game. And Furion was able to hit him with an HP attack. Lightning came to help, and she also got hit with that HP attack. I'll rewind that just a little bit so you can see it. And even after that, I believe that Squall is going to come in and he's going to try to hit Garland as he retreats from the situation to kind of reset the battlefield. But since Furion was there with his long-range HP attack, it's just going to cause Squall to get hit too. It's a very bad moment for Blue Team. If you've been listening to all my videos, you know I really don't advocate running into fire. I advocate once an exchange happens, putting space between everyone, resetting to neutral, and just trying to win the next exchange. So here it is again, pinned against the wall. Lightning is coming to help. Furion is back there with his HP attack. They're both hurt. Garland is still there. He's going to start to walk away. Squall comes in and just gets caught by Furion over here with another long-range HP attack. And so the fight moves on. We're back to square one. Squall has used draw. That's something to be thinking about. because now his stats are buffed. He's got some stat that is buffed, so he's going to be trying to take advantage of that, so he's not going to give people any space. You saw that when you're a character that has a counter, you have to be... the fights aren't that long, so it's up to your judgment how you want to balance things, but like I said, Warrior of Light threw out that counter and Garland just decided not to engage. He just left. So you're gonna have to worry about playing rock, paper, scissors with the counter. Like, what is the opponent expecting you to do, and is he going to try to punish you, or is he going to try to read you doing a counter and throw out an HP attack, because the shield only blocks brave attacks. So for now, this time, Garland just disengaged, but you're going to see later he's going to take advantage of that. Again, a running into fire situation. I know that Squall was hitting a teammate and you wanted to save him, but the Warrior of Light player saw that Garland was still within range, and he threw out that attack that was a long attack. So just like he stopped Squall from attacking, Garland stopped him from attacking, and now they're in a worse situation because Squall may not have gotten Wall Rush on his teammate, but now Garland has Wall Rush on him and the opportunity to do a free HP attack. And he didn't do it. I guess he just decided to go beat up on somebody else. Again, Garland kind of just following Warrior of Light around and stopping from doing anything he wants. Warrior of Light's create some space to fight one-on-one. Garland's still chasing him. Warrior of Light threw up his counter and got nailed for it because Garland, I think it's the third or fourth time he's throwing it up in his face, and Garland hit him with the HP attack. So that's just something you want to be thinking about with that move. Like I said, it's very good. It can end very well for you, getting you a buff and a chance to attack the enemy freely while they're in the stun lock from the guard. But they can also just read right through you and hit you with an HP attack. And Garland just giving everybody the business. Saying, got him with the shield, but still didn't follow with the direct attack. He sent him away. I guess that's not what he's interested in doing right now. Okay, pop the HP regen. That'll probably save him later. I believe it does. He'll either 800 or 1000 HP. Squall coming down, and this Squall is making a bad decision, in my opinion. As we've seen with most of the fights, especially the Cloud player who did very well in his fights, if he missed an attack or didn't reach his range, he would just disengage and try for next time. But what the Squall player just did, he came down from above, he didn't quite reach Warrior of Light, and instead of moving away, he tried to attack him again. And Warrior of Light, knowing that you only have two options, you can move away or you can try to attack me again, he just backstepped into a space where he would be able to retaliate with his attack. So that's something you want to think about. If you see someone attack you and they know that they're not going to be able to shoot you with anything right away, they only have two options: run away or attack you again. So you might as well always do the option as if they're going to attack again, because if they just run away, it doesn't matter. So he backsteps and hits him with an attack of his own. Again, Garland just harassing him. He tried to hit him with an HP attack right out of that, but he was able to sidestep. And there's some really good teamwork happening from the red team in general, because again, when Garland was hitting him with that attack while he was in shield, Squall tried to hit him with Faded Circle before he knocked him too far away. Unfortunately, he was knocked too far away from Squall to get that HP attack in. And Garland's still just throwing out the HP attacks. And Warrior of Light with the amazing move. He saw the shield up, but just throwing out an HP attack because you see someone with the shield up isn't always going to work. And the reason is HP attacks have the most startup lag of any type of attack. So with some characters, there would actually be time to drop your shield and hit your opponent before their HP attack hits you if you don't have super armor. But it was a smart move for Warrior of Light, because knowing he had a large area of effect, he makes a giant sword and swings it all around his body. So if Garland dropped shield and tried to sidestep or anything like that, he would still hit him, and he was able to do that, and it got him the kill. It's a very good move from knowing which HP attack you have equipped. It's not something you would be able to do with just all your HP attacks. And again, always look for those bread and butters. If you can get a wall rush to HP attack, that is how you win the game. It's a lot easier in small stages, but so it's if you get the opportunity in a big stage like this, you go for it. Alright, so we got Shiva on the field, and everyone seems to be congregating in the corner, and this is going to be a big moment for the team at large, because Warrior of Light is going to use his EX skill and present a unique opportunity. Alright, he just used it, so everybody in range is forced to lock onto him for, I believe, 15 seconds. Now, he's getting punished for using his attack right this second, but it's going to ultimately have been worth it. You see, he was able to block, and now you can see the streamers, lock-on streamers, going to the entire enemy team. They're all forced to lock on him. Now, they're not actually going to get anything off of this, and that's unfortunate. But if this becomes a tournament-level game, when you have team play, you'll be able to tell them, hey, I've got everybody's attention. You guys go hunt someone, because they're all forced to look at me. They can't switch their camera angle to look at you. So if they were a static team, like I believe that Titus team was, this would be really big for them. But because he has no way of telling him that he did this, it's probably not. It doesn't pan out. He gets a one-on-one fight with Garland. Garland did that HP attack from far away. He had plenty of time to throw up his shield. So this is going to be good for Warrior of Light, and just winning this fight with Garland. Again, I think that's what he had been looking for this whole game. He got the shield stun, and rather than doing the follow-up attack that naturally comes with that Brave attack, he just waited and used his HP attack because he was actually in range. Some of those other times, I suppose that Garland took the shield stun but was out of range, and Squall got nailed over there. And again, he just ran into traffic. Let me back up a little bit. You can see that the entire enemy team is over here, and I'm telling you guys, this game is going to be fun. It's going to be a casual game for a lot of people, but the entry level is low, but the learning curve is high, and just trying to have. I hope there's like a ranked and a unranked system when this comes out, because if there's only one and there are people trying to be serious, you're not going to be able to do things like this. You've got the whole team right here. Squall's going to run into all that traffic and get a hit, and he's going to get a hit, but there's two other players there waiting to hit you with whatever they want to, and you just kind of watch it happen. See? And your team is down 1 life now. It just wasn't worth it. Even had Shiva help him there with the hit stun. You know, Shiva's attack takes a while to activate. He was able to get the wall rush, so he had the guaranteed HP attack anyway, but just for good measure, Shiva threw some hits on there, and he was able to get the kill, and his team is up 2-1. Everyone is stuck in the same area again, which is a situation I don't personally like, but I think Warrior of Light sees that as his opportunity to kind of just close out the match. Now, he doesn't have enough Brave to kill anyone, but, you know, one combo attack with Shiva's regen rate is going to put him, you know, over 1300, and if he gets a wall rush, he could kill Therion outright and be very close to killing Garland. And see, Garland was in the wall, was at the wall. It was a good opportunity, it just didn't happen. Threw up that shield. Squall was very smart to wait. Shouldn't throw it up before you see the attack come out, just ask him to get hit with an HP attack. He was getting a good situation against Squall. Squall had a lot of HP, but he didn't have to worry about it because his Squall was on the other side of the screen, able to clutch out a hit against Therion, which that looked like had him in danger of getting hit himself. But Squall is a speed character, a very good one, and a Fated Circle, which is, I believe, what he was equipped with, comes out very fast. So anyway, that's my first analysis video. To recap and wrap it up, I think Warrior of Light is a very well-balanced character. He's got a very good tool with the shields and defending himself and upping his defense, but you have to be really selective about when you use it. It's fine to throw it out from across the screen so you can do your long-range attack, but up close, if at all possible, you want to wait until you see your opponent actually commit to a move first, and that the move they commit to isn't an HP attack. And it really isn't that hard to do, especially if you're dealing with a heavy character who kind of lunges at you from a good distance. Squall, if he was doing his beat thing to get in close, you might just think he's still dashing at you. But there's not a whole lot of characters who have an attack that just looks like a normal dash. So, you know, play it safe. Your hits are all very strong, and most of them have wall rush. He's got good HP attacks. and the shield is very good. I would say at least try to save his unique EX skill till towards the end of the match when you only need one kill, because that way when you if you can force a whole team to lock onto you, if you're on a team, you can just tell your other team, hey, both of you guys hit this one character. You're both go get the character that's closest to both of you, and you've got 15 seconds to kill them without them seeing it coming. And it could be as easy as the closest character getting hit 1 and 2 of an HP attack, while the other character loads up his HP attack. And I think that's a very viable strategy for team play with Warrior of Light, and as being a player with Warrior of Light. You just he's what I would consider the fundamentals character of this game. If you just play the game the way you're supposed to play the game, he doesn't do anything too fancy, and so you don't have to learn anything, any advanced combos or setups or anything like that. Just play the game, play it smartly, and set up your teammates to close out the match with your unique EX skill. And that's it for my first analysis video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And Titus is up next. It's the last fight from his commentary video that I didn't show. There are 2 Shantotos in that fight, so it'll be pretty interesting to go over with you. Alright, thank you. Have a good night.